What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wednesday. Hey James, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. James, ex-truck driver, man. Pretty cool thing. Just learned that about you, James. Maybe you've got some interesting stories you could tell. I know you've got some interesting stories you could tell us. Today, guys, like every day, I'm here to help you out with an online business. So if you've got an online business, or if you want to have an online business, you want to show up here each day, and I can answer any questions for you, help you out, get you going in the right direction. I've been doing this since 2009. I've sold millions of dollars of both digital and physical products. So what I do in the mornings here is I kind of share with you some of that information. When I do consulting for businesses, I charge $2,000 an hour. So you can come on here and ask me any questions you want, absolutely free. So that's a pretty good deal. Ask me whatever you want. Today I would like to talk a little bit about sponsorships. Some of you guys want to start a YouTube channel and you want to have sponsors. You want to have people paying you, or you want to get free products, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to tell you today how to do that. You don't have to be a big channel. You don't have to have thousands of subscribers. I'm going to give you websites you can go to that are used strictly for this purpose to get sponsors. So I think you're going to get a lot of benefit out of this today. I think it's going to be really useful to you if you want to make some money. What's going on, Siddharth? You're in here today. Good to see you, buddy. We have people slowly trickling in. I know how it goes. Once you get the notification, you're like, oh, I'm doing something else. I got to get over there. Hang on a second. Let me get a drink. Some of our old crews in here, seeing some new people too. So that's cool. And yeah, so maybe you want to make some money off a YouTube channel. Maybe that's what you want to do. Everybody thinks that you got to have like thousands of subscribers and that you got to have all these views to actually make money, and you don't. I'm going to give you some ways to do it today. Brand new channel. You can go out there, put up a few videos, and start making money. James says, loud and clear. And you betcha, I got a lot of trucking stories. I bet you do, man. I would love to talk to you about that and see what that is. Let's see, my cinematic video was a hit. Oh, cool, Siddharth. What is the name of it? Post it in there. Let people go to your channel. This may give you some views on that video. I'd like to see it too. I'll run over there and check it out. I definitely will. And you could also be using what I'm going to teach today about making more money online. Because that's what a lot of people want to do. They want to do some sponsorships and that type of thing. So yeah, I'm going to share that with you today. Let me pull up one of my screens here. There we go, so I can see what I'm doing. So the first thing I will tell you guys is that when you start a YouTube channel, you want to have like an established brand persona. Okay, that's what these companies are looking for. They're looking for something that they can attach themselves to, that is going to help sell their products because of who you are. So when you're starting your channel, I want you to understand you can't be all over the place. Okay, you can't be doing a vlog one day about you traveling at the airport, the next day you're out eating dinner, and then the next day you're talking about fashion, and the day after that you're cooking a recipe. That kind of life blogging thing, while it is easy to do, it's really hard to target any kind of audience, because who's watching that? Who's watching? How do they know if they're targeting people who want to make money online, or if they're targeting people who are working on their homes or whatever? None of that fits. So if you start a channel like that, you can certainly do that, but your chances of getting sponsors are not going to be good. So here's what I want you to think about. When you start a channel on YouTube, I want you to think about, what do you do? Okay, what do you do? Now on my channel, I teach people how to make money online. That's it. That's what I do. Okay, that's the thing I do. The next question you want to ask yourself is exactly who is your audience? Okay, who are you targeting? And I'm checking out some of the comments here because I'm going to go back and forth. New York City cinematic. Oh, cool. I want to see that, Siddharth. So if that's your last video, tell people to go to your channel, check it out. If you're interested in that, guys, go to Siddharth's channel and subscribe to him. He's doing really well. So that's the first two things. What do you do, and who is your audience? And the next thing I want you to think about is, what are you selling? And if you say to me, oh, I'm not selling anything, I'm like, well, why are you doing a channel? What's the point? What's the point if you aren't selling something? Everybody should be selling something in life. They should be selling something. So what are you selling? These are the things that a brand is going to look for. What are your core values? Okay, what are the things that are important to you? Now, my core values are really quite simple. I make money online, but I also tell people that it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. You got to work hard. You got to put in time. You got to put in more hours than 40 hours a week. So my message does not resonate with a lot of people because they're like, well, I just want to make some quick money and I don't want to work hard. My channel's not for you. If that's what you want to do, I'm not for you. I'm not your person, and that's okay. You can go out there and look for the pie in the sky and the gold nuggets someplace else, because I don't teach that. I'm teaching you that you really got to put in the effort. But I also teach you things that actually work and you can actually make money. So what are you selling? What are your core values? What are the things that are really super important to you? And I do have some core values. My core values are, you got to exercise, you got to eat right, you got to work hard, you got to treat other people right, you got to be honest, you can't fabricate stuff. Okay, so I have those core values. So a brand that aligns with that would go along with that. And the last thing I would ask you is, if you had to ascribe to 5 human characteristics to your brand, what would those be? What would those 5 human characteristics be? And I just listed some of mine because they also have to do with my core values. But it is hard work, and it is exercise, and it is eating right, and it is putting in the time, and it is taking care of your customers. All these things are really core values that all my companies subscribe to, and I have several of them. By gaining this clear idea of what your brand persona is, you're going to make it a whole lot easier for sponsors to figure out whether or not you're a good fit. Okay, so the next thing they're going to look at is a similar target audience. Okay, is your target audience going to be in line with them? Now, I get contacted by a lot of people that want to sponsor my videos, or they want me to talk about their product, and I would say a good 99% of them I just turn down. I rarely do any sponsorships because I don't care about making money that way, but I know some of you do, and that's why I'm doing this session today. And a lot of them don't align, like they're trying to send me something that is some investment scam thing or something, and they want me to talk about it, and I don't know their company, I don't know their product, I don't know their software. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. And they've offered me decent money. I mean, I had one the other day I turned down. They wanted $1,000 for a 10-minute video, and I was like, nah, I don't think it's my thing. It just wasn't my thing. So then once you do, after you figure out who your target audience is, you want to kind of drill down. How old are your target audience? I was on a call yesterday with a Google Ads rep, and he was noticing one of my products that I was advertising, and it had a high ticket price. It was $997, and he says, your target audience right here, the people that are watching this video, are 24 years old, and at 24 a lot of them don't have $1,000. So we changed that to a continuity that's $97 a month, something that they could afford. The next thing you want to ask is, what are their interests? What are the things that they are interested in? What are the things that they want to do? That's the next thing that a brand is going to want to look at. What are these things? What are their spending habits? And once again, I'll go back to that example from yesterday. The spending habits of a 24-year-old and a 50-year-old are entirely different. Okay, 24-year-old doesn't have necessarily that much expendable income. What do they do for a living? What's their job? If you had to target your audience on your channel, what are they doing for a job? What's their living? Where do they shop? Where are the places they go to? That's the next thing you may want to ask. And let me see here. I'm going to check out some of these comments real quick. For my old channel, we got a sponsors, got everything, but they did not send the product. Oh, well, that's not good. I know my wife does a lot of sponsorship. She does a lot of product reviews because she's in the pet industry. So they send her all kinds of gadgets and harnesses. And she did one the other day with the shower head thing that you attach and you shower your dog, but you can use it outside too. But of course she wants warm water for her dog, so she's not going to do it outside. And she did a video of her washing our dog with this cool gadget. I forgot what it was called. It was Paw something. I don't know. Check out her channel and you're going to see that video. So once you have this information, you can take a look at the sponsors that are going to be interested in you. Is their audience similar to yours? If so, you may be a good fit. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you is quality content. Quality content. So it can't just be bad lit, bad audio, rambling on of you talking about stuff. Okay, that's not going to work. Nobody's going to want to be a sponsor if that's the kind of videos you got going on. So another important thing is that sponsors look for good quality. Okay, so if you don't have this good quality content, they're not going to want to align their brand with yours, because it's going to reflect back on their brand if you're not doing something that's really, really good. And if you have any questions about this, guys, please put that in the chat section there. Ask me whatever you want to ask me in the chat section. I'll be happy to answer to you. Normally I charge for this stuff, so guys, put your questions in there. Get these, free answers to all your stuff. Now, let's talk about how you connect with these sponsors. Okay, how are you really going to find them? There is a good way to do it. You can contact them direct, but one of the best ways to do it is something called Grapevine. And let me put that in there in case you can't hear exactly what I'm saying. Go to Grapevine. Grapevine is advertised exclusively to YouTubers. Okay, Grapevine has reportedly paid out almost $4 million to YouTube creators, such as yourself. Okay, just average people. It's also used by large channels, but mostly they market themselves to a small to medium channel. So this is perfect for you guys who are on YouTube and you've got a small channel or you're trying to get started. Grapevine is a great place to go. They have two types of advertising. They've got product packages in exchange for reviews. So a brand is going to send you a product, you're going to review that product, and that's what you get the product. And then they've got paid sponsorships too, if you just want to get paid money. Another good one is called Content Boulevard. Content Boulevard is another marketing and review platform. It caters exclusively to YouTubers. That's all they do. Okay, they believe that the true influence can't be bought, so they offer only product packages in exchange for reviews rather than paid sponsorships. They also require the YouTubers who get free products in exchange for the reviews disclose it on their channel. You got to be honest about it. Say, I got this free product, they sent it to me, I'm doing a review, I'm going to give you an honest review. To date, they've got over 40 million views for their customers since their launch in 2015. Now they've only been around, what, 5, going on 6 years now, but that's a decent amount of time. And the next one I want to talk to you about is called FameBit. Let me put this in here. Check out FameBit. Okay, that's the next one. And guys, keep putting your comments in there. I'm going to answer those as I talk. So don't worry about me not answering you. I will answer you, and I'll get to everybody's comments in there. Got a smaller group today, which is fine. We end up with the majority of reviews after I do these things, and I understand not everybody can show up at 9 o'clock in the morning in the middle of the week just to listen to me, and that's fine. That's not a big deal. You can another sip here. So FameBit is it's an easy to use sponsorship platform. It's for Instagrammers and YouTubers. So if you're on Instagram also, you can use FameBit. I'm not a big Instagram user, so it's not a big thing for me. But it's really a great option for YouTuber who's new to sponsorships and just wants to, just dive in and start doing stuff. The sign up process is really straightforward and simple. And from there, you can surf FameBit's website for advertisements for companies that you're interested to work with. Once you find one, you can then proceed to bid for that particular project, whatever that project is. Now, should you combine YouTube with other revenue streams? Well, sponsorships are a great way to make money from YouTube, but they're not the only way to make money from YouTube. So if your sole method of making money is through sponsorships, you should absolutely add other streams of revenue to your business so you can make more money. So what I'd like to do is real quickly take a look at some of the more popular ways to make money from your YouTube account. Okay, and the first one, of course, and I talk about this a lot, is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is great. You can do the simple ones, which would be, go to Amazon, find some products, put the links below them, and talk about some of those products in your videos. Like you can go to the description of this video. Once it's done, then the description will show up, and on there you're going to find a bunch of links to YouTube products that I use, like this microphone, not this bell, not this, well, these lights over here, some of these other things in my office. Okay, I'll have links to those things in there. Affiliate marketing is when you place affiliate links in your YouTube videos through annotations or in the description part, and these links contain a tracking code, and then when the users click on them, you end up getting paid if they buy that product. Some of the most popular affiliate sponsorships for YouTube are Amazon, which I just mentioned. Okay, also Skillshare. I also use Skillshare. That's a big one. Target. So Target, yeah, you can use Target. You can go there and sign up. Points, prizes, and let me put those in there. This is another one. Let's see here. These are some more affiliate sites, and I'm gonna stick those in here. I've got points because this is hard to understand, this one. If I just say it, points, prizes. Oops, a little error there in my typing. Imagine that, a guy like me making an error on typing. I can't type worth a darn. And I've got Movavi, okay. So I'll stick those in there. Affiliate marketing really can be a great way to make money, guys. I make money every month off affiliate marketing. My wife makes money off affiliate marketing. If you've got a large audience and motivated to buy products you review, just be aware that the commission percentages are usually between 5 and 15%. They're not huge. So you either need to link to expensive products or encourage a lot of people to buy your product to make any significant money. And then the next thing, of course, is ads. This is something that everybody talks about, but that's not where the majority of your money is going to come from. We have ads that run on our videos. I may be talking right now, and boom, an ad may pop up. I don't know when they pop up. But to get ads, you're going to have 4,000 hours of watch time in the previous 12 months, and you're going to have 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Okay, now most YouTubers only make $1 to $2 per 1,000 views because they're not targeted. I'll tell you, I checked this morning and I'm making $21 per 1,000 views, and that's my cut. YouTube is charging $39 per 1,000 views of my videos, which is huge. Okay, and I'm really happy about that, and that's all great. But depending on your channel, you're not going to make that kind of money. You're just not. The niche I'm in is more finance and making money, and that is the highest paying niche. There is no higher paying niche than that. So the finance ones and credit and all that kind of stuff, that's where the money is being made. But that doesn't mean you have to do that. Also keep in mind that finance and making money online is not one of the most viewed type of videos. So you've got to kind of temper it with that. A prank video is going to get way more views than one of my videos is going to get, but it pays way less. So you got to kind of weigh that. What's more important to you? What are you actually going for? That makes a big difference. You can also create digital products. You can sell digital products. I have digital products. If you go in the description of this video, you're going to find some of my digital products there, and you can certainly get those. And some of the digital products are like software. Maybe you're going to do ebooks, photography, like stock photos, Lightroom presets. Maybe you've got videos that you sell, movies, tutorials, digital art, graphics, audio files. All those things can be sold through your YouTube videos. So that's an overview. I wanted to let you guys know what you could make on YouTube and what you can do. If you have any questions, let me know. I don't have a whole lot more for today, so I'm gonna throw it back to you guys to ask some questions. Do they reach out to you, or did you reach out to YouTube? I don't reach out to YouTube. You don't reach out to YouTube. You reach out to some of these sites that I mentioned in the beginning, Paul. You may have missed that. In the beginning, I listed some sites that you can go to that are sponsorship sites. I don't reach out to anybody. I just don't, because I don't really want to do sponsorships that much. I'd rather put out content. Sponsored content is okay, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I have a lot of people contact me with their products or their software or their investment thing or whatever it is, and they'll want me to do a video. It's just not something that fits. Well, I mean, it does fit into my channel. I just don't want to do it. Okay, I just don't want to do it. I'd rather do affiliate links, which I do, and I have those in the bottom of my description, so those are in there. So yeah, but a lot of channels, man, they're filled with sponsorships. I mean, like every single video has a sponsor on it, and that's okay too. I mean, that's their business model. That sponsored video could be one that is all about that product, or it could be something like Mikey Chin will talk about VPN service in the middle of his video. It'll be like a little break for 15-20 seconds of his video. But keep in mind, in most cases, they're going to tell you they've got a link down there, and if you click on their link, that's their affiliate link. So on top of maybe getting paid to mention that product, they're also getting a percentage of everybody who signs up. Sam the Cooking Guy does the same thing. he'll talk about some cooking, gadget, or cooker, or some pots and pans or whatever, and he generally will record like a little 30-second video of that, and he sticks that into one of his cooking videos, one of his recipe videos. So you can also do that. When you do your content, do you follow a plan for weekly content you will cover? Most definitely. My stuff is all planned out. The titles are all planned out. I know exactly when videos are going to hit right now, and always. I always have 10 videos scheduled every single day, and that means there's one Monday through Friday for 2 weeks straight. Always 100%. The thumbnails are all planned. I decide, and I'll tell you my input on each video, just so you know. I record the video, I come up with the title for the video. Okay, so that's what I do. Once I do that, I take that raw footage and I cut out all the things I don't like in there, and little like spaces in there, or ums or ahs or all that, and I tend to do that a lot. And then I take that video and I send it to my video editor. I also send him what I want the thumbnail to say. So he's got a title for the video, he's got the video with the entire video there, and and he's got the thumbnail and the title in the video. So then what he does is he takes that video and he uses B-roll, and we use video blocks. I should put a link for that. I am an affiliate for video blocks, but we use video blocks for some B-roll. If I'm talking about typing on a computer, maybe we show somebody typing on a computer. If I'm talking about eating out, maybe we'll show a couple eating out, or maybe we'll show me eating out at a restaurant. I have some B-roll of me too. So he'll put that stuff in there, and then he'll also zoom in and zoom out as I'm talking to make emphasis about different points. If it needs some music in there, he'll throw some music in there. If it needs words on the screen, something I've said, like, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, he'll put those things on the screen as I'm talking about it. And then he actually takes that video, he uploads it to YouTube. He schedules it on a day and time I tell him to, and during the week it's always the same time, but it's always Monday through Friday. So he'll schedule all those videos, and then his job's complete, outside of the fact that then he has to also send a feed to Twitter. He also has to send one to my groups on Facebook, and has to have it all posted there. So he has like a checklist of places it goes to. So that's basically what I do and what he does. Let's see, what do you do? Love Bobby at Flav City. Yeah, I watch Bobby Parrish. He's pretty good. Yeah, he just moved down to Florida, and how he links to Amazon store. He has grown big on second year. He was persistent. Yeah, he lived in Chicago. That's a really good guy to bring up, Paul. He lived in Chicago in a small apartment, him and his wife, and he has a baby, and he would cook in that apartment. He would go to Trader Joe's, and he would go to Costco, and these shopping things, and he would always read the labels and say what's in the labels. You can tell I watched some of those, and he would tell you what all's in there. But he made so much money. He's building a really beautiful home in Florida. I think it's on the water. The way he talks about it, I don't personally know him, but he does talk about it. He's got a really nice home there now. And he's done very well. He wrote a good book. That's done very well on Amazon. So his book is on Amazon. So yeah, give him a shout out. Bobby Parrish at Flav City. Yeah, he does a great job. What other cooking people do you follow? Well, gosh, man, a lot. You know what I'll do is, let me pull up my list here, Paul. I'll tell you some cool people to listen to. And I like them. I think they're pretty good. And let me get YouTube in here. And I have a subscription to quite a few. It's Sam the Cooking Guy is a great guy. He quit a 6-figure job. Well, yeah, you can make 6 figures a month on YouTube. Why would you work a job, right? And he's really persistent. The other thing he does, Paul, that works real well is he'll do a live cooking. And I don't know if you probably watch him if you follow him. But on his live cooking, he may stay on there an hour and a half, 2 hours. And he also has the little sponsor thing that I do here. See the little dollar sign there. If you click on that, you can donate $1 or $5 or $10, or my favorite, $1 million to my channel. No, but seriously, if you want to support the channel, you like the content, you can click there. And let me look at my subscriptions here. And Paul, I do different kinds of food stuff. Like I look at Dame Drops. Dame Drops is, let me put this in here, D-A-Y-M, Drops, D-R-O-P-S, and it didn't do Dame. Let's see, Gaym. That's what I want. Dame Drops. And Dame Drops reviews fast food. He'll sit in his car and just review fast food. He's really funny to watch. I think you would enjoy him. And I'm all across the board. I like Hiroki Teruda. And Hiroki is, let me put him in here. This guy's pretty cool. Hiroki. He had a Japanese restaurant and started doing YouTube videos. It made more money on his YouTube videos than he did his restaurant, so he closed the restaurant. The restaurant did not have good reviews, I will say that. But he is a very interesting guy. Tirada. Okay. He's another one I like a lot. Let's see here. Souped Up Recipes. I'll put that in there. Souped Up Recipes. I like her a lot. Who else we got? I got so many in here, guys. And I like the ones where they go out and eat too. All You Can Vegas is a good one. All You Can Vegas. That's a really good one. I like that one. Best Ever Food Review. That's another good one. Best Ever Food. And you guys, you can probably tell from what I'm doing here, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. And I think it's a good idea to watch YouTube videos if you're going to be on YouTube. However, you want to be really careful because you can end up spending all your time just watching them and not creating anything. My goal every day is to always create more than I consume. And that's true with everything. Let's see, Claudia, what's Claudia's last name? Regalado? Yeah, she's good. All these are really good, guys. Check them out. I endorse them all. Eric Conover is really good. Conover. He's good. I've probably got too many to put in there. First We Feast. I mean, gosh, guys, you got it. First We Feast. First We Feast is the hot wing thing where they interview people, and there's some great ones on there. Great celebrities go on there. I think that's a good channel. Of course, Flav City I watch. Food Wishes is a big one. I like that one a lot. I'll put one or two more in. You kind of get the drift that I watch a lot of these. Gordon Ramsay. You got to watch Gordon Ramsay, right? If you're going to watch anything, you got to watch Gordon Ramsay. He's amazing. So that's a few. That's just a few of what I watch. Okay. But the point is, guys, you can make money on YouTube without having a big following, without having a big audience. I know a lot of you think, well, my gosh, I'm never going to make any money because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. You don't need 1,000 subscribers. You really don't. I mean, it's just not necessary to make money on YouTube. If you want to make money from sponsorship, obviously you're going to have that. However, that's not where the majority of the money is made. Understand, that's not where the majority of the money is made. So I highly recommend you trying some of these things. See, I watch most at 1.5 speed to get through them. Yeah, I do that too. It depends on the subject matter. I do that a lot with recipes because I want to get to the recipe and see what it is. I don't do that if I'm doing it for entertainment, like if somebody's funny or something like that and I want to watch them because they're interesting. I don't do it then just because I want to enjoy it. I want to get more out of it. So that's my overview for today, guys. We're into this about 30 minutes now. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down unless you have any other questions, anything you want to know. If you're watching this afterwards, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you're watching right now, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button and ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so that you're notified every single time I do a new video. I'm doing a lot of ads now with YouTube, and I want to share some of that with you guys. I want to share with you some of the results I got so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Really interesting stuff. I think you could learn a lot from it. But if you have any questions on this subject, put that in the chat section now if we're live. If you're watching me live, right? Wait, right now you are watching me live, but then later on you're going to hear this and you won't be. So anyhow, if it's later on, you just put it in the comments, okay? If it's right now, which is later still, okay, but anyhow, put it in the chat section, okay? If you have the ability to put it in the chat, put it in the chat. If you have the ability to put it in the comments, put it in the comments. But don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Give me some thought. Give me some feedback. Looking forward to seeing your cooking show and share with friends. Yes, Paul always reminds me, share these videos with your friends if you're getting good value out of it. Very, very helpful to me and the channel if you do that. I want to thank you guys so much for showing up today. I really appreciate it. Let me find my right screen here, because I've been on a different screen the whole time because I had some notes up here that I wanted to remember to tell you guys. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate your input. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate the subscribes, all that good stuff. You mean a lot to me. Thank you for